Well, Be Urban is a very different type of place. It's essentially a project disguised as a shop. And we started it in 2016 as a follow-on to a project that we've been working on for about 12 years called the Lifeline. And the Lifeline is a proposal to develop a green corridor in this area of the city, a territory that's devoted to nature and people, that will add value to other development that's happening in this area of the city. Right adjacent to a very big urban development, TU Dublin is moving in to the new campus, which is an old healthcare site, actually, the old St. Brendan's Hospital site, which was a mental asylum just around the corner, and they're consolidating all their buildings from around the city on that site, and it's going to be a very big development. And in the process of that development, we realized through the public consultations that we were going to lose a lot of green space in that development, 82 acres really, essentially. And so we started looking at other areas in our part of the city that we could hold on to as a green space. And what came to light was there was a wonderful disused railway cutting that went under the streets and could provide exactly what we would like. And unfortunately, through the development that's happening now to service that new campus, that's been taken over by the Lewis development, which of course we're happy about from a public transport perspective, but we're concerned about in terms of nature and our access to nature in this area of the city. Be Urban is a project that is taking over from essentially 10 years of research we've done arguing the case for re-partnering with nature in the city. And now we're ready actually to make it happen through public action. So we're a hub actually for this Lifeline project. And we are also a shop, and one of the reasons why, and we're also a lab, one of the reasons why we're a shop is people understand shops, and people will come in to buy things, and through the process of that exchange, we're able to talk to them about our bigger ambition, which is to create this green territory. We started making products about 10 years ago to demonstrate how reconnecting with the nature in the city could generate new areas of employment and new nature-based businesses. So we started creating a skincare range. The first product was a soap that uses the principles that we're trying to illustrate. We run a bee stewardship course, and it's different than a beekeeping course, and very intentionally different, because we did a beekeeping course and we have been to beekeeping courses ourselves, and what we realized was that about 75% of people who take these courses are genuinely very interested in bees, but don't necessarily want to keep bees for honey. They just really want to support bees. And so we've developed quite a special course that's far more holistic and looks at what the bee species, the whole 98 or 99 of them need, including the honeybee, and it has modules that do teach you how to keep honeybees for honey. We do a very wonderful two-part session with a special beekeeper called Tanguy de Tilgeau, who is resident in Liège and has set up Dunmore Country School to teach people to garden for the soil organically and also biodynamically. And bees are part of his gardening process. So bees are really integral to his gardening style and technique, which is very much supporting insects in general, not just bees, because bees and insects are incredibly important for soil health, which a lot of people don't even realize. So the course is very hands-on. You build things, you get outside and you look at things, and it's not the typical PowerPoint presentation type of course. This autumn we're looking at creating a map that's a framework for public sort of open mapping of the Lifeline. And then next spring we hope to start actually doing an ecological study of the territory with Mary Tuberty, which will give us the ability to compare to 2010 what we have left in this area of the city to build on. So our ambition for the next few months is we want to now look at what's left and how we can rewild the new route we're proposing, which is the old Royal Canal route into the city. How we can rewild that and replace what has been lost and maybe improve on it through the development of this new territory. If people come here, they can offer to get involved, and they can find out how to get involved. We also we're developing a really good website, beurban.ie, which is more of an active engagement site, helping people look at what we're doing, the workshops we have on offer, what events we've been taking part in over the period of time, and connecting them with the project in different ways.